If you're planning to upgrade your home and wondering how you can buy your property first before selling, bridging loan may be the solution for you. In this video, I'm going to cover how a bridging loan works, who it is for, and what are some of the risks you need to understand to consider a bridging loan. A bridging loan is a short-term loan that allows you to buy your new property first before selling your existing one. This will be a combined loan consisting of your existing loan that you have on the property, if applicable, plus the new loan that you need to buy your new property. Typically, lenders allow you to have the bridging loan between 6 to 12 months, and generally your loan repayments will be on an interest-only basis. Some lenders don't even require you to make loan repayments, so once you have sold your property, the interest that gets accumulated will be added to your end debt. How it all works. First step is to speak to your mortgage broker or your bank to assess the value of your property through a bank valuation. Then they'll help you work out your budget by working out the available equity in your property and working out your borrowing power. Once you have set your budget, the next step is to then get the approval from the bank for the bridging loan that you need. You can then buy your new property using the bridging loan that you've been approved for. And once you've settled on the purchased property, this is when your loan will be your existing loan plus the bridging loan. This is called the peak bridging debt. Once you have then sold your property, you'll use the net proceeds from the sale to pay down the peak bridging debt. This is when your loan becomes the end debt. Now, for the lenders that make you pay the loan repayments during the bridging period, what happens is once you have sold your property, the interest that's been accrued will be added to your end debt. So for example, if you sold your property after 3 months of getting the bridging loan, the 3 months interest will be added to the end debt. Who is it for? Bridging loan is for people that don't want to sell first before buying their property, homeowners looking to downsize, and families wanting to avoid having to move twice. What are some of the key benefits of using a bridging loan? Bridging loan allows you to buy first and sell later, helping you avoid missing out on the next ideal home. No rush sale, meaning you have time to get the best price on your current property, and convenience. No need for you to move twice or pay for storage. What are some of the key risks and downsides to consider for a bridging loan? So for a bridging loan, you're essentially holding two debts during the bridging period. So even if it's interest only, loan repayments can be quite high. Interest compounding. Depending on how quickly you can sell the property for, if it drags out, then the interest can quickly compound. You might end up with a higher end debt. Sale risk. If the existing home sells for less than expected, you could be left with more debt than you initially planned. Valuation risks. Lenders may use conservative valuations, limiting your bridging loan amount, and therefore your budget might be lower than if you had sold first to then buy later. Short timeframes. So not everyone can sell within the lender's requirement for the bridging loan. Bridging finance isn't for everyone, but for the right homeowner, it can be a great solution to help them avoid the stress of having to move twice or having to think about missing out on a property because they have to sell first. The key is understanding how it works, planning effectively, and understanding the risks before considering a bridging loan.